Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news, all right, folks. Let's talk about some serious buzz swirling around the NFC East. Specifically, the possibility of a blockbuster move that could shake up the division and give the Giants a real shot at elevating their roster in a big way. Rumors are pointing to the Atlanta Falcons, a team that's currently sitting at 4-9 and clearly heading into a rebuild for 2025, making some interesting decisions about their roster. And the focus is on Jessie Bates, the Falcons' star free safety, who's been making waves with his ball-hawking skills and leadership on the secondary. Now the speculation is that Atlanta might be willing to part ways with Bates, perhaps in exchange for a second-round pick in the 2026 draft, to free up some cap space, around $10 million, to shore up their offensive line and reset their roster for the future. For the Giants, this potential trade isn't just about adding another player. It's about bringing in a game-changer in the secondary. Bates has been an elite ball hawk, with over 500 tackles and 20 interceptions in his career. And in 2025, he's been playing at a high level despite the Falcons' struggles. In 13 games, he's recorded 43 solo tackles, 34 assists, and 77 combined, with 2 interceptions returned for 20 yards plus a forced fumble. His coverage grade from PFF sits at an impressive 85. 2. And his EPA per tackle is around plus 0.18, which shows he's making a tangible impact when he's on the field. And let's not forget, Bates is known for his instincts and ability to make plays, traits that the Giants could definitely use to elevate their defense. Look, the Giants have had their struggles on defense this season, especially in the secondary, where giving up big plays has been a recurring issue. With a record of 2-11, it's clear the team needs to make some bold moves to turn things around. Adding Bates could be a game-changer, not only because of his stats, but also because of the leadership he would bring to the unit. His presence alone could help reduce the big plays that have haunted the Giants this year, projected to cut down about 200 passing yards allowed, and bolster their overall defensive stability. Plus, his skill set aligns perfectly with the Giants' need for a playmaker who can elevate the entire defense. His ability to intercept passes and make game-changing plays could spark the Giants' secondary and give them a genuine boost heading into the final stretch of the season. Now, when you look at the bigger picture, the Giants could really use that boost. Their defense has been a roller coaster, and with the team sitting at just 2 wins, every playmaker counts. Bates' addition could elevate the entire unit's efficiency, raising their expected points added per pass by around 12%. His leadership, combined with the potential to mentor younger players like Xavier McKinney and Julian Love, if they're still around, could make a real difference in the locker room. And for fans dreaming of a Super Bowl run, this kind of move would send a clear message. The Giants are serious about competing, about making a splash in the playoffs, and about getting back to that elite level under Brian Daboll's coaching. And speaking of the big picture, let's talk about the odds. Right now, the Giants' Super Bowl chances are sitting at around plus 50. Long shots, sure, but with a move like acquiring Bates, those odds could shorten dramatically, maybe to plus 20 or even less if everything clicks. You see, Bates isn't just a solid safety. He's a potential X-factor in the playoffs, a guy who can change the course of a game with a single read or a timely interception. His skills in coverage and his knack for making big plays could be the difference between a good season and a great one, propelling the Giants toward that elusive Lombardi trophy. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on what this could mean for the Giants' future. Adding Bates would not only address immediate needs, but also send a message to the locker room and the fans. The Giants are building something special. They're bringing in players who can make an immediate impact while also fitting into the long-term vision of becoming a dominant force in the NFC. With the likes of Dexter Lawrence anchoring the defensive line and new additions in the secondary, the Giants could become a nightmare for opposing offenses. The plan is clear: strengthen the defense, create turnovers, and reduce big plays, Fundamentals that could lead to more wins, more confidence, and ultimately a shot at that Lombardi. But let's be real, this isn't just about the present. It's about setting a foundation for the future. The Giants have been building steadily, and a move like acquiring Bates could be the final piece that pushes them into serious playoff contention. The NFC East is no longer just a competitive division. It's a battlefield, and every team is looking to make bold moves. For the Giants, this could be the move that gets them back to the top, that restores their reputation as a tough, disciplined, and dangerous team. With Bates in the fold, the Giants' secondary instantly becomes more reliable, more aggressive, and more capable of shutting down the league's best receivers. And let's not forget, Bates is not just a talented player, he's a proven leader. His presence on the field commands respect, and his experience in high-pressure situations could be exactly what the Giants need to make that final push. A player like him, who's used to performing at a high level and making plays in critical moments, could elevate everyone around him. Imagine the impact on the young corners and safeties, watching Bates read the field and make those game-changing plays. It's the kind of leadership that can turn a good team into a playoff-caliber squad. Of course, all of this hinges on how the Giants and Falcons handle negotiations, and whether Atlanta is truly open to moving Bates. But the signs are pointing toward a real possibility, and if it happens, it could be one of the most impactful trades in recent Giants history. It's the kind of move that could turn the tide, spark a winning streak, and put the Giants right back in the postseason conversation. And with the playoffs just around the corner, every addition of a difference-maker like Bates is critical. In conclusion, Giants fans, keep your eyes on this story. It's not just a rumor, it's a potential game-changer. The idea of adding a player of Jesse Bates' III's caliber to the Giants' secondary could be the move that finally pushes them over the edge, gets them back into the playoffs, and maybe, just maybe, helps them chase that Lombardi again. The NFC East is shaping up to be more competitive than ever, and the Giants are making their moves. Whether or not this trade materializes, it's clear that the team is serious about competing and winning now and in the future. So stay tuned, because big things are happening, and you, as a Giants fan, won't want to miss a minute of it. This is the kind of story that could define the franchise for years to come, and I'll be here to bring you all the updates as they unfold. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. Do you think a trade for Jesse Bates, III, would be the move to turn things around? Or do you believe the Giants should focus on other positions in this critical offseason? Either way, your voice counts, and we love seeing the passion from this incredible fan base. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Giants news, rumors, and analysis. We're in this together, and every step forward is a step closer to that Super Bowl dream. Thanks for riding with me, and as always, let's go Giants.